year, Time magazine releases its list of 100 most influential people of the year. Well, this year's list is causing quite a storm. The now Tampa Bay's Jarrett Hill is here about who made the cut and who didn't.
All right, so the top person on the list that people are like, what is going on here, is Kanye West. We were talking about this a little bit earlier today, and you're like, what is going on? So I looked up, why do they pick these people? How do they choose the people that are going on this list? They say that entrepreneur Elon Musk wrote about him, which is actually another one of the interesting things. Elon Musk, we know, is the CEO of SpaceX, which we had that launch earlier this week. They talk about his philanthropy, his fashion and design, and his contribution to artistry. They say that he's a really big deal, and going forward in the future, he's also going to have he's going to be a big deal. And I get it. They say he's one of the titans of today.
And I understand that, but I think a lot of people who were commenting on my Facebook and my Twitter today, they're put off by the way he acts. So it almost overshadows all the great things he does, because you're like, here comes Kanye West again.
Well, in the piece, they start off by saying he is not afraid to tell you he belongs on this list. Obviously, he has a really big ego. Something else I found interesting about this is who wrote the pieces about these different pieces. I told you about these different people. I told you Kanye West was written by Elon Musk. Kim Kardashian is also on the list. It was a very busy household. Martha Stewart wrote the piece on Kim Kardashian.
How about that?
Elizabeth Warren, her piece was written by Hillary Clinton, which makes me think, if you're a Politico, it almost makes me positive that Elizabeth Warren won't be running for president, because Hillary Clinton is writing about how fantastic she is. Lastly, Narendra Modi is written by Barack Obama. He's a famous leader overseas. So interesting to see some of these people who wrote in for this Time 100. Lastly, Ina Garten was written by Taylor Swift. You know Ina Garten from the Food Network. And Jerry Brown, his was written by Idris Elba. He was one of the doctors that trained a lot of people on how to combat Ebola. Lastly, Emmanuel Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna. They are women who were instrumental in figuring out how to turn bacteria into virus-fighting drugs. So it's really, really cool that they were in there as well.
Right. So you put them up against the likes of Kanye West, and you say,
Indeed.
wait a minute.
Indeed.
Wait a minute. All right.
Indeed.
Thank you, Jarrett.